Every day, many matches of Counter-Strike are decided by which team is able to better take advantage of their grenades. Now, there's no shortage of tutorials online showcasing the best utility to use on every map, but everyone has had the experience of forgetting a lineup right when you need it, which can cost you the round or even the game. With the release of the revamped EE train, CS2 developers introduced grenade annotations to help players document and share their utility sets right from within the game itself. Now, downloading annotation packs that other players have created is as simple as subscribing to the workshop page. The problem is that creating your own map guide to share with others can be pretty cumbersome just using the built-in annotation commands. EasyAnno is a tool that I created using Counter-Strike 2's new JavaScript-based API and aims to make creating map guides faster, easier, and more intuitive. To download it, go to the first link in the description, which will take you to the workshop collection page. From here, you can select which maps you want to download, or you can get all of the diffused maps by clicking subscribe to all. Now just launch CS2, go to workshop maps, select one of the maps, and click go. Let's create our first annotation. The simplest way to do this is with the /AutoAdd command. To use it, start by throwing a grenade. Then, if you like where it lands, type /AutoAdd or use the abbreviation /A, followed by the label text. You can also just leave this blank if you don't want any label. This automatically annotates the last grenade you threw by teleporting you back to the exact position you threw it from. The AutoAdd command can be used for standing still throws, crouch throws, or even jump throws, but not when you're moving with W, A, S, or D. For example, to molly off B short on overpass, I stand here and get a running start before I throw. Then, if I try to use the AutoAdd command, you'll see the annotation is created where I threw the grenade, not where I was standing to line it up. But don't worry, for moving throws you can use the add next throw command instead. This command annotates the next grenade you throw, but using the position where you type the command. Let me demonstrate. First, stand in the lineup position. Then, type /add next throw or use the abbreviation /ANT. Now just throw the grenade. Then, it teleports you back to the lineup position and creates the annotation. Once you've created a few annotations that you want to remember, simply type /save in chat. Now you can safely exit out of the map, and the next time you open it up, your existing annotations will be automatically loaded, even if you restart your game or shut down your PC. Up in the top left corner of the screen, the UI also lets you know if you've made changes that haven't been saved yet. If you make a mistake and want to delete the last annotation you created, just type /undo. On top of the annotation features, the EasyAnno maps also include a couple quality of life features that you might find useful. Spawn point setters. Just walk up and press E and you'll be able to document all your instant smokes. You can also toggle these on and off with the /spawns command if they're getting in your way. /rethrow, or /RT for short, rethrows the last grenade you threw. This can be useful for seeing which positions get blinded by a flashbang, for example. /cleanup, or /CU for short, instantly clears active grenades such as smoke clouds and burning molotovs. And if you ever forget the name of a command, just type /help in chat, then open up your console. This prints out a full list of every command available along with a detailed example of how to use it. If you've created some of your own annotations in the past using the built-in commands, you can import them using the /load command. Notice that this changes the currently loaded file. Now, any changes that you make will be saved to that file when you type /save. You can also use /append instead of /load. This combines the annotations from that file into the file you currently have loaded. If the /load command isn't working for you, check to make sure that the annotation file you're trying to load is still in the default save location. If you're on Windows, you can type /files in chat. This will print out the path to the folder where annotations are saved. Note that this might not be accurate if you installed CS2 somewhere other than the default save location. If you tried creating your own annotations with the built-in commands, you should see them in this folder. If you move them to a different location, EasyAnno won't be able to find them, so make sure they're in the right place. You can also import map guides downloaded from the workshop with a few extra steps. Subscribe to the workshop page for the map guide, then launch CS2. Click play, practice, select the map, turn on Use Map Guide, then in this dropdown, select the map guide you downloaded and click Go. Join a team, then check that the annotations are showing properly. Now open up your console and type annotation_save, followed by a file name to save these annotations under. This will create a local copy of those annotations in that default save folder that I mentioned. Now exit back to the main menu and load up the EasyAnno map. Now type /load or /append and then the file name. CS2's annotation system does provide support for more advanced options like color, fade out distance, and custom positioning of text, but unfortunately not via in-game commands. Instead, these can only be done by directly editing the annotation file, either using a text editor or with a script that has access to the file system. As such, it's not something that can be done through the means of a workshop map yet. Same thing goes for ideas like deleting a specific annotation or changing the default text that says standing instruction or aim instruction. I would have loved to implement some system where you just walk up to an annotation to modify or delete it, but the commands just don't exist to facilitate that right now. Once CS2 devs extend the functionality of the in-game commands, I'll be able to update the EasyAnno map to take advantage of them.